questions were brought to an abrupt halt after a protester attempted to throw a pie at Rupert Murdoch. The man was quickly removed and handcuffed. Back in session and having taken off his jacket, Murdoch apologised on behalf of his company over the phone hacking scandal.
This is the most humble day of my career. And all that has happened, I know we needed to be here today. James and I would like to say how sorry we are for what has happened, especially with regard to listening to the voicemail of victims of crime.
Murdoch said he hoped trust would be restored to his company, News Corporation, one of the world's largest media groups. In recent weeks, it's emerged that its British tabloid News of the World may have hacked into thousands of voicemails. As a result, just over a week ago, the company closed the paper down. But that hasn't brought the crisis to an end. Protesters outside the inquiry reflected widespread anger at the power many feel the paper has wielded. 2 senior police officers have resigned because of alleged links between News of the World and the police force. And Prime Minister David Cameron has come under fire for his own ties to former editors at the paper. Tony Travers is an expert in British politics at the London School of Economics.
What it reveals is something about the proximity of politicians to this particular media organisation, but also the police who were investigating accusations about News International clearly also are now seen to have been much too close to one particular media outlet.
Londoners say they've been unsurprised.
To be honest, I think it's sort of endemic of the whole culture that we have in the Western world. I mean, get juicy info at any possible cost, so I'm not that surprised.
I think he's lifted the lid on a lot of stuff that we needed to know about, because I think there's been a lot of questions on one person and one corporation that has so much power over what we read and what we digest, and I think this has really lifted the lid on a lot of really important stuff.
And with the lid still off, it's unclear what new information is yet to emerge. Selah Hennessy for VOA News, London.